Hi guys, for today's video discussion, I am going to discuss my topic, which is all about ethics and the laws.
My question is, what is ethics?
Word ethics, right? So now, let me introduce ethics to you. I'll give some brief introduction about ethics. Ethics came from the Greek word ethos, which means the characteristic way of acting. Which include cultural mannerism, religion, politics, laws, and social aspiration of a group of people revealed in. First is man's ability to distinguish between good and evil, right and wrong, and also moral and immoral. The second one is the man's obligation to do what is good and to avoid evil. And the third one, the last one, is man's accountability for his action, expecting reward or punishment. Generally speaking, ethics refers to the rules of code of conduct that people use to determine when an action is acceptable or not. In particular, the study of ethics focuses on the ideas and beliefs that are valued by a society in a moral sense. Moral for a society represent a collective view of what is right and wrong, whereas ethic represent the code of conduct for abiding by that view. Because of that variation from one individual to the next, societies typically write laws that clearly specify behaviors that are not acceptable. Let me ask first, what is law? Yes, laws are developed by government in order to provide balance in society and protection to its citizens. Laws are enforced by government to their people. In essence, laws seek to iron out the ethical differences that might exist between people. Law does not mandate that you accept the social version of appropriate behavior, but you are expected to abide by that version if you are to live in that environment. Kinds of ethics and their components. Personal ethics is a relationship to oneself to promote, maintain, and protect the good of the person in question. This good includes physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual kind as the values of intelligence, cleanliness, good manners, gratitude, cheerfulness, sympathy, quietness, diligence, and etc. Personal ethics means refers to the ethics that a person identifies with in a respect to people and situation that they deal with in everyday life. Like for example, as what I've mentioned earlier, good manners, gratitude, cheerfulness, and etc. are one of the example of personal ethics. Next is the moral ethics. Moral ethics brings the promotion, advocacy, protection, pursuits, and performance of the essential good between person as person and between human beings as such. The principle are reverence for life, tolerance, respect for human life, justice, responsibility, altruism, and trust. Moral ethics is the discipline concerned with what is morally good and bad and morally right and wrong. One of the example of moral ethics is being honest. Next is social ethics. Social ethics is the promotion, advocacy, pursuit, maintenance of common, social, public peoples, good on the part of the individual member and collective entities of society. Principles of these includes peace and order, preservation, social justice, economic development, social tolerance, and etc. Social ethics is the collection of values and behaviors of a given culture or people group. Social ethic deals also with human desires. And now let's move on to professional ethics. Professional ethics concerned with the promotion, pursuit, advocacy, protecting, performance, and maintenance if the good between clients and professionals, professionals and the public, professionals and the associates, and professionals in relation to their profession. So the principles are honesty, fairness, compensation, charges, economic empathy, fairness to associates, respect for clients, and etc. So professional ethics is govern the behavior of a person or a group. So like for example, values. Professional ethics provide rules on how a person should act towards other people and institution in such an environment. So that is professional ethics. Next is the family ethics. So, family ethics is the promotion, advocacy, protection, performance, and maintenance of a good and of the family as a unit of relationship. So, this consists of faithfulness, loyalty, cooperation, sacrifice, filial love, trust, responsibility, and unity. So family ethics is a good of the family as a unit of relationship. So to achieve this, it must consist loyalty, sacrifice, trust, responsibility, unity, faithfulness, and etc. Next is the environmental ethics. So environmental ethics concern with the promotion, advocacy, protection, performance, and maintenance if that is good for the environment on the part of its human inhabitants and beneficiaries. Principle includes conservation, protection, care, restoration, balance, stewardship, formal, integrity, sustainability, and etc. So, environmental ethics is a branch of ethics that studies the relationship between human beings and the environment. So, environmental ethics is applies moral thinking to the natural world and the relationship between human and the natural environment. The last one is religious ethics. So, religious ethics concern with the promotion, advocacy, protection, performance, and maintenance of the good or a supreme being. So, principles include faith, worship, thanksgiving, obedience, reverence, and piety. So, religious ethics focuses on the way in which religious beliefs shape views of human flourishing. So yes, that would be the all discussions. So hope that you learned something. Thank you.